I'm John Tuck and I'm a holistic energy scientist, and I'd like to introduce you to my book, A Theory of Everything, Things I Wish I'd Known at Your Age. I began studying human psychology at around the age of 12 or 13, in conjunction with having experienced a life-changing accident at the age of 8. I essentially broke my head. I don't know if you can see the scars from the accident. Aside from the physical challenges that I progressively experienced as I grew, I was conscious very early on that it had also affected me with a deep psychological trauma that I was determined to understand and overcome. Having been exceptionally grateful to the surgeons for saving my life, of course, the progressive ramifications of the physical challenges that I experienced saw me increasingly disenchanted with the mainstream medical service and pharmaceutical industry. I knew that there were better ways of healing, and I set about a journey that transformed my life with knowledge and truths that I couldn't have possibly imagined when I took my first steps. Having been introduced to quantum physics during my first degree, fortunately I wasn't affected mentally. I went on to complete my doctorate at the University of Oxford in energy sciences. My book is a compilation of everything that I learned on my journey and was originally written for my children in an attempt to give them as much information as possible to help them in the choices that they would make. And hence why I originally called it Things I Wish I'd Known at Your Age. Well, they haven't read the book yet, or at least not properly, and I guess I didn't anticipate that they would until they were a bit older. However, after much peer review, including child psychologists and experts in the field, I was encouraged to publish it, as it was suggested that it may be very useful for others, and I happily obliged. My objective is to help as many people as I can with what I've learned about life and the human condition, and to provide people with the solutions that I've learned or derived from first principles so that they can begin to heal themselves and their lives from whatever it is they need in the now, and to provide them with the platform to begin to create the lives that they so desire and deserve in the future. Now, before I published the book, I was working with a marketing guy in the US, and after he read it, he said, John, this is not a book for just children. This is a theory of everything, for everyone. Now, I kind of like that, and I adopted it as the main title for my book. Now, I've written from a scientific perspective, but in a way that is understandable for everyone. Einstein said, if you can't explain it to an 8-year-old, then you probably don't understand it properly yourself. Well, I embrace that challenge. I've discussed conventional self-help and personal development topics like meditation, the power of the subconscious mind, manifestation and raising your vibrational frequency, thus attracting more positive to yourself, nutrition, relationships, health and alternative medicine and well-being. And I've also broached on less discussed topics such as drugs, sex, alcohol and addictions in schooling. I've provided advice, food for thought and what I call neat life hacks, and reference to further research on how to live your life to its best in its entirety. The audience is invited to use my references to do their own research and to come to their own conclusions should they choose to do so. That's just a snapshot of what I've covered in the book, and you can find out more on the book website, which is www.atheoryofeverything.co.uk, where there are links to the various outlets for either the paper copy, the Kindle version, or the ebook. So please do check it out, see if it resonates with you, and I'd be happy to answer any questions you may have. Thanks very much.